Hey folks, this is Jason Kehrli from over here at Prestige Subaru here in Santa Rosa. Here showing you the 2009 Forester today. For one, Subaru is a very unique brand. 95% of all Subarus purchased in the past 10 years are still on the road today. Something you don't see with a lot of the brands out there, and how they do it is by their stellar reliability. Consumer Reports loves these cars. They've got a 5-star crash safety rating, nothing but good things to say about these. This is our 2.5X, it's kind of a middle of the road model, and what it is, a few standard features here. Of course, you have standard crumple zones here in the front. In event of a front impact, the whole car is going to crumple up like an accordion and protect you, and whoever might be sitting there, friends, family, etc. The other thing you'll see here too is that you've also got alloy wheels on this model. Nice good shot of the brakes here too. You have anti-lock disc brakes all the way around the car, so you're going to have nice controlled stop. That's what the anti-lock brakes are going to do for you too. And then you've also got the breakaway mirrors, like you see in a lot of cars these days. Primarily, it was starting out on some of the German cars. Now you're seeing it. And the whole idea behind this is that, you know, bicyclists in the parking lot bumps into it, or if you bump into like a mailbox or something like that, whatever the case may be, it's a lot better to have a scuff on your mirror you could touch up a little bit than one that breaks off completely. The other thing you're going to see here on these, one of the newest improvements they've made is now you have a door frame here on the car. The last Forester model didn't have a full door frame, so it wasn't quite as quiet as this one is now. Got a nice big weather seal here too, nice and thick, so it's going to be a real quiet ride there on the freeway too. Standard on these cars too, you have crossbars and roof rails versus having to add them. And then you've also got a full glass moonroof on here too. Get a nice look at the stars when you're at the beach, or if you're going out to the countryside, something like that. And of course, the biggest thing with Subaru is its symmetrical all-wheel drive system. No matter which way you cut it, could be across or up and down, it's going to be exactly the same all the way around. That's what's going to give it such balanced handling, what Subaru is known for. For the 2009 Forester 2, everything's been completely redesigned, as you can see just here from the front end. New car built from the ground up. It's a lot bigger, it's a smoother ride, it's a lot quieter too. In the heart of every Subaru also you're going to see is its boxer engine. Now you've also got hydraulic hood props too, just to start off. But what makes the Subaru so unique is its engine. Most engines, you have like a V engine where the pistons are going like this, or you have an inline engine where they're all in a row and they're going like this. What Subaru does is it has a horizontally opposed engine known as a boxer engine. What that is it's the pistons going out to the sides. It's going to be a lot smoother of a ride. The higher revs, things like that. The other thing is it spreads the weight out a lot more, which is part of what gives that Subaru such good handling. It's going to handle a lot smoother, go around the corners a lot more flatly, so to say, than most other SUVs in this size category. Still gets good fuel economy as well, 20 miles a gallon at city, 26 on the highway, and that's with an all-wheel drive system, which is standard on all Subarus. Hard to beat out there, especially at a price range about the mid-20s. And one thing you'll note too is you have high-intensity discharge headlamps up here too. You do have the option, you can get fog lights on there if you want. You'll see things like that equipped in the XT model. You'll also see that like in the Limited too. They have those options as standard, but you can add them if you want, because not everybody needs things like leather and things like that. Again, with Subaru, like you see in a lot of cars these days as well, everything is laid out, so for you under the hood type folks, it's easy to figure out where everything is. Everything is going to be color-coded on this yellow, so things like oil, coolant, headlight washer fluid, etc. One thing I'd also like to point out about the 2.5X model, which is the Forester we're looking at here, is that you have factory tinted glass too, versus having to add it later on. Kind of a nice feature to already have there. Really complements the white on this car. Another thing that Subaru also looked into as well is how much you're going to be carrying things in the back. Give you a lot of storage features. The first thing you'll note here is you have a bumper guard. You're not going to have that scuff paint anymore. You can always replace one of these by having to take your car to the body shop for some paint scratches, and it might kind of slow down your day a little bit. You do have rear folding seats. 60-40 split. You'll note how they also fold pretty much flat here in the back too. You do have a lot of cargo storage, grocery bag holders, or for backpacks or anything like that here. You have a 12-volt charger here in the back on the other side, as well as cargo tie-downs. Subaru put a lot of time into making sure it's going to be really easy for you to get all your belongings, boxes if you're moving, camping trips, whatever it may be back here. Another thing they put a lot of thought into is also storage. For one, You have a lot of storage here, and it's out of a light styrofoam material to help cut down on road noise, and it's real easy to pull out and pack in the way you want versus having to climb in here. You've also got a space saver tire, so you can still keep on the road, but with the space saver, it's a little bit less weight. It's going to help out with your fuel economy too, allow you to have a lot more storage space like this that a full-size Sparrow might not necessarily necessitate. And it's nice too because it's right in here versus being under the car, so it'll be easy to get to. Say if you ever got a flat tire in the rain, you're not going to be in the mud trying to get your spare tire. So easy to pop that in there, nice and quiet, and when you're not using it, out of sight, out of mind. When Subaru redesigned the new Forester for 2009, they also put a lot of thought into how they were going to lay everything out on the inside. It's a lot more comfortable than it was before. The quality of the seats has gotten much better, great for those long trips. You've also got your cruise control mounted here on the steering wheel too versus on a stock, so you can keep your hands on the wheel while you're driving. They've even got the audio controls over on the left side of the wheel in the 2.5X model. You do have a 4-speed automatic transmission with a sport shift also, which means you can shift it just like a manual transmission without a clutch. These do have available heated seats on them as well, 12-volt charger for your cell phone, things like that. Single disc CD player. You even have the option of something, say, like satellite radio. You can hook that up too. Vanity mirrors here. You can also adjust your side visors. The nicest thing about this model is the large panoramic glass moonroof in here too. Nice and big, so you can really get a nice view of the stars when you're driving at night, or get some wind going in throughout the car, give you some fresh air when you're out at the beach.